Weightless Lumbees here, dialing in from Pembroke, North Carolina.
Hi, we wanted to start the video by thanking you for such an awesome experience. And when we all talk about it, we all just have such amazing memories and such great things to say about everything that our whole experience throughout the whole year. We wanted to thank NASA and North Carolina Space Grant and the faculty and members from UNC Pembroke. Thank you, Dr. Ritter, and thank you, Dr. Mangini, for all your help. We couldn't have done it without you, and thank you so much.
Okay, so my name is Molly Musselwhite. A quick summary on what exactly we were doing. We were looking into the effects of microgravity on the Cori cycle. We did this using a spectrophotometer and our active enzyme was LDH. While we're still analyzing our results, we did definitely find that gravity had an effect on the Cori cycle. So basically, what I did before we went to NASA was that I was involved on the science team of the Weightless Lumbees. I was involved in prepping the enzyme through dialysis, prepping all of the chemicals that we use, such as pyruvate and NADH. And prior to going to NASA, we did trial runs to make sure that we knew exactly what we were doing when we get there for about a month. That was very interesting. I definitely learned a lot. I had never done dialysis prior to being on this team. I feel like the techniques I've learned in the lab are definitely something that I will use later on in my career as a scientist. On the way to NASA, we drove for about 16 to 20 hours. I'd never driven anywhere near that long before, and hopefully never will again. If we go next time, maybe we'll get to fly. But Zero G was absolutely amazing. I would probably do anything to experience it again. When my family and friends ask about it, all I can say is it's undescribable because it really is. It was just amazing. Sometimes I just lay back and just relive it all over again. Doing the science and everything was just amazing. I really hope we get to do it again. Whenever we got back from NASA, I've been very involved in analyzing all of our data. That's been an experience in itself too. I've never really analyzed so much raw data before, but like I said earlier, I've definitely learned a lot by doing that also, which I'll be able to apply later on in my career. But it was awesome. Thank you so much. I've been very involved in analyzing all of our data. That's been an experience in itself too. I've never really analyzed so much raw data before, but like I said earlier, I've definitely learned a lot by doing that also, which I'll be able to apply later on in my career. But it was awesome. Thank you so much.
I'm Tiffany Scott, and I was part of the science team along with Molly, and before going to NASA, we spent the majority of our time prepping things like the solutions and getting a feel for how we need to travel with our solutions and enzyme, because all those things were at a set condition that they need to stay at. That was really experienced because it was really trying for me and Molly, because we were starting from scratch with everything. Me and Molly worked as a good team. We had to organize everything in the fashion of how we were going to get it there. So not only our solutions, but our glove box and how things were going to be set up, and to decide how we were going to prepare stuff down there. But on the way to NASA, I think the biggest highlight was driving down, because that was a really long drive, and I was part of the night crew, so I drove through the middle of the night, and I absolutely hate Mississippi now. But the take-home thing that really sticks out in my mind, minus the zero G, is the impact that the staff had on me down there, because I got to see how they all had these careers, but at the same time they were working with a really cool sector with the government, and it made me analyze and rethink my career pathway. So thank you. But since we've come back, I have been working a ridiculous amount of hours, saving people's lives at the hospital, and I have been trying to help Molly in between working those ridiculous amount of hours.
Okay, well, my name is Alex Mitchell. When Dr. Ritter first approached me and asked me to be part of the team, what first attracted me to the idea of being part of the Weightless Lumbees was the outreach. Was being able to talk to children and motivate them them to go do a science or a math route in school. As a first generation student in my family, I think that was really what attracted me, because no one ever tried to get me to go through this, to talk to children and motivate them to go do a science or a math route in school. As a first generation student in my family, I think that was really what attracted me, because no one ever tried to get me to go through the science route. So I wanted to do that for maybe children who don't hear that often in their households, or don't have that strong science or math in their schools. It was a lot of fun to talk to them and have hands-on in seeing that joy grow in them when you talk about a few of the things that we were doing. I also got to prepare some solutions, buffer, help the girls with the science. I am a chemistry major, so that definitely is going to help with the science. I am a chemistry major, so that definitely is going to help in the future, or it helps now too. When we went down to Houston, that was a once-in-a-lifetime experience. I can't really express how much I enjoyed that, and how I'm always going to remember that for the rest of my life. And we have plans on meeting up once a year, which I'm going to hold you guys to that. So we have video footage proving this. It was just an awesome experience being able to actually use the spectrophotometer in the zero-G aircraft and build the glove box, build the balloon box out of scratch. That really was amazing experience. We couldn't have done it without Dr. Ritter, so I want to emphasize. And build the glove box, build the balloon box out of scratch. That really was amazing experience. We couldn't have done it without Dr. Ritter, so I want to emphasize how grateful we are. We also went to the beach, and we all learned that sunscreen is a definite must when you're in Texas.
Yes.
And,
Yes.
Apart from the experience and everything else, I've been busy with school. I've been taking summer session classes, trying to finish my chemistry degree, and hopefully graduate soon. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for listening to our video. We hope to see all of y'all again very soon,
Yes.
like this
Yes.
next year. Thank you.